Hi guys, Thomas Friends 47 here, and today we're taking a look at the Thomas & Friends Motorized All Engines Go Percy's Cargo Run. Now, this is a set that I was really excited for when I saw the pictures, mainly for the cargo cars and crates. And when I saw it in person the day out with Thomas, I knew I had to pick up this train set. Now we can see here on the other side of the package there, very nice with the All Engines Go characters. Here's a look at the top and the bottom. See that great Thomas barcode there on the right as well. Alright, now here's everything that you get outside the packaging. You can see there are a lot of pieces to this set. Lots of straight tracks there, curves, this nice little tunnel piece there, or bridge girder piece I should say. And then we have the instructions here. I like the QR codes. That way you can easily scan it and see a digital copy of the instructions. Here's how to put everything together, and of course play with everything, and how to do the battery installation, which we'll show a little bit later too. Alrighty, and then there's also this pamphlet, or we'll include there, but it's like a warning sheet pamphlet. Anyway, let's take a look at Percy here on his own. We can see it's just your standard Percy, but the face here is absolutely incredible. It looks amazing, and I love that expression. He's just so adorable. Percy's probably one of my favorite characters in All Engines Go. Percy and Bruno. I just love them so much. Alright, here's the bottom, and then here is the cargo car, and this is what I was really excited for. So you'll see we have this great crate piece there, of course this flat car, and as it rolls along, it's this special cargo piece that they made that actually moves and wobbles, and I love that. I always love like the wobbling gimmick they put in these trucks and everything. It just looks so cool. Here's a look at the front of the car, and here's a better look at how the car wobbles back and forth. Very cool. Here's a look at the other side. Now the only disappointing thing is that the crates don't have the Mel logo on both sides. It is only on one side. I wish it was on both, but it's only on one. Here's a 360 look at the crates there, but I have to say I do love these things, and I really do want to get more of these. And what's cool is you can stack these on top of each other, so you can put all four of them on one flat car if you wanted to, or mix it up. You can also stack the cakes with them. I didn't have that on hand with me, but I believe you can also stack these with cakes too, so you can have like a really, really tall cargo car. I just love that. Alright, now we're going to show how to put the batteries inside Percy. We'll remove that screw there at the front. We're going to install the batteries, make sure it works, and then put everything back together. There we are. Alright, now let's assemble the set. So we have this one sticker here for the buffers. I love these buffer pieces so much. They're just really cool. And then assembling the layout here, we're going to start there with the switch and the hill piece. Of course, the curves, nice bumpy track. The slope there, we'll put this little wooden piece on top. Had a little trouble fitting that on there. And then we'll put the hill slope piece there. And I like the shape of this layout too. It's very unconventional. It's more of a square. Most layouts are like an oval or a circle. It was nice to get something different. Here's layout all set up. So let's go ahead and set Percy on the tracks. And then we're going to set the flat cars there. And then we're going to start him up. And he's going to go over a little hill slope there. We'll see that cargo wobbling. He's going to go over the bumpy track piece. Don't lose the cargo. There we go. And then he's going to come up here, up the hill. I really like, too, how he's kind of nervous. Looks like he's nervous about dropping the cargo. Alright, and then down the big hill at the front there. Around the slope. Over the bumpy track. And he's ready to make the delivery. But now what's really cool is you can also use this with the new motorized engines. And I had to try this, and I'll be honest with you, it doesn't look bad. You can see here that he's pulling the cargo. Of course, the cargo wobbling everywhere. And it just looks really cool. Alright, so all in all, what are my thoughts on this set? Well, it's a very cool set. I love the features of it. In particular, the flat cars and the wobbling cargo. I think that's a great feature, and I love it in this set so much. The bumpy track pieces, especially when it's going over those, makes it look like it's about to fall off, and Percy's expression looks amazing. I also like the track pieces too, because you know, you're adding to that collection. I have so many of those little like hill slope pieces in my collection now, but I love them. And the buffer pieces too, you can never have enough of those. So it's a good set to get for extra parts and to kind of grow your collection. As a set on its own, I don't think it really works as a standalone set, just because it doesn't feel complete. I do love the addition of 2 cargo cars, and I think those are great, but the set itself doesn't really work. I would have loved to have seen like a destination, like even if they'd used or reused the paint station. Like, just put that in here so it looked like Percy had somewhere to go with the cargo, or at least, like, you know, that little curved platform they have with a stop track, something like that to make it look like he was dropping off cargo or picking up cargo. I think that would work a little bit better. But all in all, I don't think it's a bad set at all. I love how I can easily use this with the new motorized range too. Like, Percy does not look out of place at all. The new motorized Percy doesn't look out of place pulling this cargo at all. So I do think it's a great set. And hopefully, you know, they'll re-release this cargo piece more in the future, because I absolutely love this thing. And I wouldn't mind picking up more of these just for that cargo and crates, so that'd be cool. Now, I paid around $30 for the set, between $25 and $30. I wouldn't recommend paying over that. I just don't think it's fair at that price. There's some eBay sellers selling it for like 50 or 60, 70 plus. I wouldn't pay that for this set. If you can pick it up for 20 or 30, definitely. 40, pushing it, but I think it would still be okay. But anything over that, I think is just too expensive. But anyway, that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye for now.